2014. And joining us tonight on Valley View Casino and Hotel Sports Extra, I like to think of him maybe as San Diego's #1 baseball fan. Andy Strasberg spent a couple of decades in the Padres front office and has a new edition of his book out, Fantography. Andy, good to see you again. How have you been?
I've been great. Thank you very much, Ben.
First of all, tell us a little bit about Fantography, because it's a great collection of photos, mostly having to do with the San Diego Padres, but all of baseball in San Diego.
Exactly right. And these are photos that were taken by fans, and there's only 2 rules. 1 is the fan cannot be a professional photographer, and 2, it should not be of game action. So there's over 250 photos in San Diego Fantography, baseball Fantography, and it talks and tells about the experience of your average baseball fan.
And I know there's some pictures of Tony Gwynn in there as well, and certainly at this time, it's nice to go back and see some of those memories of Tony on the field here in San Diego.
Yeah, the great thing about this book is it's from the fans' perspective and what was important to them. So obviously, Tony Gwynn, Jerry Coleman, but there are some other great players and not so great players who are in this book, and there's stories. There's stories from a fan's perspective as to why they're in the book.
I also like that you don't sugarcoat it, because you've got a section on some of the lesser moments of San Diego baseball history, but those can be some of the, you can't have the good without the bad, right?
Well, exactly. And in the book, it turns out there are 2 moments in my professional life. One was the greatest moment that I had with the San Diego Padres, the '84 pennant winner. And then the darkest moment, it was when Roseanne Barr sang the national anthem, and a fan took a picture of the scoreboard at the exact moment that Roseanne Barr was singing. So not only do I have a picture of the scoreboard with Roseanne singing, but I also have the time on the scoreboard.
Now, you're a part of the Padres marketing department when they got the All-Star game a couple of times. So as we head into the All-Star break, I thought you might be able to share a couple of the memories from 1978 and 1992.
Well, '78 was just a dream come true. Having the All-Star game here and having so many great players, it was, for a lot of baseball fans, life-changing. And I remember after the '78 game, I thought, am I going to be fortunate enough, lucky enough, to be around for the next All-Star game? And as it turns out, we got the All-Star game in 1992, and in a lot of ways, it certainly topped the '78 All-Star game.
Andy, great to see you. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you, Ben.
All right, still to come on Valley View Casino and Hotel Sports Extra, our tweet of the week. Plus,
how the San Francisco Giants made baseball history with a pair of grand slams.